Hi there, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be discussing about one of the tool that is being added to network load balancer, that is the resource map. So it will help you to easily understand the whole architecture of the network load balancer. So how does it works and how to utilize it, I'll show you in this demo. I've already shown you the network load balancer, so I'll just quickly go to the console and just spin up to EC2 instances and create a target group and create a new load balancer. Then I will show you this resource map tool. So let's go to the console. So you can see over here is to dashboard. So I'll just click on the launch instance over here. So I'll just give some name over here, my EC2 demo NLB. So here I will just put it over here, number of instance 2. Later on you can change the naming and all. AWS Linux over here. And then let it be this one, free tier. Then let it be T2 micro. Rest of things don't need to change. Just I'm using existing key pair. If you want, you can create a new one. Then regarding the security group, I'm already having an existing one, but I will show you what are the things in that. Or you can create a new one also, but make sure you add two inbound rules to it. I'll just show you over here. I will be utilizing this launch wizard. So you can just click on the compare so you can get it over here. So what are the two things? It is having two inbound rules, HTTP, TCP, port range from any source IP. So these are the two tools that are being added. So after selecting, or you can just go back. So I have selected this existing launch wizard 6. So by default, it will create a security group. If it is creating, just make it sure you're adding those inbound rules. The rest of the things you can keep it same. Just in the advanced, I will just put some user data. I'm just moving quickly, so you can, if you miss out something, you can just refer to my old video. So you can just click on the launch instance. Okay, so in the meantime, when this EC2 instances are spinning up, so we can have a quick look into so this is the new feature that is being launched on 26th of April 2024. So it now supports resource map in AWS Management Console. It will help you to display all your NLP resources and what are their relationship in a visual form, as well as in we can have a clear understanding of the NLP architecture. So it shows you the relationship between the listeners, target groups, and the targets. And it also highlights the what are the paths are being used, and also like details about the target group health, overview, and also the individual targets. This is quite an interesting feature that is being provided in the network load balancer. So we can see over here how both the instances are up. So you can rename them if you want it. So this is the public IP. I will just copy and paste it over here. And we'll see the output. We need to, okay, let me, so you need to use HTTP :/. Okay, so this is how you are accessing the EC2 instance in which website by using the user data is being populated. So now the next thing that we are going to do is to create a network load balancer. So we'll just quickly go to the load balancer. create load balancer. So you can see over here, network load balancer. I will click create. So my NLB. So it will be internet facing and IPv4. So rest you can choose over here the three zones. The IPs will be assigned by the AWS. So we will just move ahead. Now here, the security group, as I mentioned in the earlier video, like network load balancer now supports the security groups, but make it sure while creating a network load balancer, that time only you can add it on, or later on you cannot add it. So you can see it's mentioned over here. So you can change it, but you cannot add it. So here I will again choose the same load balancer. It is like just double security. So I'll just choose my launch wizard 6 in which already the inbound rules are there. So I'll just remove this default one. And the next important thing, like listeners and routing, you can see we don't have it. Okay, we have a target group over here that I think I created earlier. So just for your demo purpose, like I'll just like create a new target group. You can see we have to choose over here instance, and then you can reduce rest of the things. You can keep it default, and then you can go to the advanced health checks, and you can reduce the timings and all. Then click next. So once you click next and all, you will get the option to add those EC2 instances into the target group. So I'm not showing you. If you have any doubts, you can just have a look into my previous video. I will share in the description. So I'm choosing this existing one, my target group. So you can also have a look from here. You can just go to the option over here. I'll just show you the target groups. So this is my target group over here. And you can see my TG. So you can see these are so nothing is being associated with it. So we need to associate those EC2 instances. So what I will do, better to create a new one rather than editing this one. So I will just go ahead with this. I will just create a new target group so you can easily understand. Instances over here. Then I need to put the name, my TG2 demo RM resource map, anything, any name you can provide it, and the port TCP80. And here in the additional advanced settings over here, health check settings, we can define over here two. I'm just reducing the threshold and then 10. And then click next, nothing to change. Now here, these are the two EC2 instances that I want to associate with this target group, include as pending below, and then create a target group. So the target group has been created. I'll go back to my load balancer, refresh. I will just choose my newly created target group and nothing to use. You can see there's another good feature over here, AWS Global Accelerator, that we can use in order to create two global static IPs that act as like a fixed entry point that will improve the performance as well as the availability and the security of your application in order to get the access. So we can utilize this AWS Global Accelerator. So here we have the rest of the things, nothing to change, and then create a load balancer. So it will take some time in order to provision this load balancer. You can see it is still provisioning. So we can just go back to our load balancer. So once it is being provisioned, once it is in the active state, then we can see this new option over here, resource map. So you can see new is being added over here. There's something new more coming over here. console to code, reservations. So these new things are coming up, even the trust stores and all. It will take some 2 to 3 minutes. You can see our load balancer is active now. So I'll just run this one. I'll just go to my window over here. So I'll just utilize this. So you can press enter, but you need to make it HTTP. So now you can see over here, now our load balancer is working, and you can just copy this one and you can use another tab in order to check whether it is switching or not. So you can see 2734. Here it is also the same. We can refresh it. Even we can check it from our resource map. So 34. So from there we can easily understand. You can see it has now switched to the 46. So this one is still in 34. So this is how the load balancer will work. Now, if you see the resource map over here, so you can see it is giving you the overview. So how many listeners we are having? One on TCP port one, and it is targets. These are the two EC2 instances, both are healthy. And this is my target group that is being created. And under this target group, I'm having this two EC2 instance. And if you click export, you can have like a PDF, you can just easily have a clear understanding how the flow is working. So if you want to get unhealthy, there is nothing, just only one healthy is there. And if you want to hide the resource group details, you can just disable this one. So you can see it's quite interesting. So as well as it is giving you all the details in just one place. So it's quite handy, uh, like add-on being done by the AWS. So we can easily understand. If you click on this, it will just open the details about that listener, and it can give you the clear idea like what is this and what is this forwarding to which target group this listener. That is forwarding to the target group, this one, and this is our total number of targets we are having, and what are the registered targets. These are the two EC2 instances that we have. So this is how we can utilize this resource map. So this is how we can utilize the resource map. So in order to avoid any billing and all, just I'll go back, load balancers, and then you can simply delete. You can write over here confirm. And then you can just go to your EC2 dashboard and you can just select both of them and instance state, terminate instance, terminate. So I hope you like my video about the resource map, how the new tool that is being added under the network load balancer. So please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.